Okay. Okay. So this is a rant video about this Channel 4 documentary about directioners and how it was filled with lies. And yeah. So pretty much they showed like the 5% of our fandom that's actually like the most nuts and has issues. Like I'm not trying to be mean. I'm sorry if you were in that. Like not no all of them were that were in there were nuts. But like they just had no. They were all just really rude, and none of our fandoms like that. We sit in our rooms and eat and cry over
and listen to One Direction,
listen to
and
them,
do our own thing. We tweet our friends on Twitter.
Yeah. Most of us, Larry shippers or not, do not send hate to the girlfriend. Most of us. I don't know what that girl was. I don't. Okay, Taylor Swift. It's a no for me. No. Anyway. But I never said what that girl said. Her rip her eyes out and like stop. What's wrong with you?
Like you just thinking, like it's not to think, but like you
never think about it
to her and tell her in a person like that. They have feelings. Like I don't like her, but they do have feelings.
Look, I don't like Eleanor, and that's my personal opinion. I would never send her hate, no matter how much I don't like her. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying that's my opinion. And how they portrayed Larry shippers, that's another thing. That's what I'm getting at. Most, I'm not saying all of us, because there are some rude ones out there. Most of us do not send Eleanor hate.
If anything, the Eleanor shippers are the ones sending us death
threats. They send us a lot of hate. I mean, some of us do send hate back. Like we're not one of them. But some of them are really mean and do send hate back, and I don't like this kind of Larry shippers. But then there's the Eleanor shippers too. We're not the only ones that send hate. Eleanor shippers, there are some Eleanor shippers out there.
I'm pretty sure more Larry shippers have committed suicide or anything like that.
We have gotten
more than Eleanor shippers.
So many Larry shippers have gotten hate today. So many. Because of the stupid Channel 4 documentary. And it's not right. And they're really just, they went wrong. I really want their account to be suspended on Twitter. But I don't know why it isn't yet.
We're dressing.
Exactly.
Come on, guys. We gotta verify the account.
And then there's also those girls in that video that were so inconsiderate. They started crying and saying how the boys weren't nice because they didn't meet up with them. I'm sorry. They're tired. They're in the middle of touring the world, singing every night just for you, and doing stuff for other fans.
They need as many things as they possibly can. Like, security does not let them most of the time.
Exactly. Like, it's not their fault. Like, it's
and
not like
they say it all the time.
It's not like they go up in there, ooh, how can we disappoint our fans? Let's not go outside and meet them. That's just, no.
That's mean. That's not who they are.
No, that's not them. Like, we don't know them personally, so of course we don't know this.
That's how they act.
Still, no celebrity would do that, really. At least nice ones. Anyway, those
fans nothing 64 times.
64 times, and then
going on and say, you guys are just so lazy, you won't get off your butts to go.
I'm sorry that I have consideration that they want time off, because she said most of
and that we're not rich and don't have rich parents, and like they're not always where we live.
Yeah,
like we live on the East Coast of America. They're like barely over here.
They're barely over here. The only time they're over here is in New York, and New York's a couple states away from us.
And it's really big,
and you don't know
all the time.
And people hate New York anyway, because of Harry and Niall got mobbed so much.
All the time.
And they got mobbed so much, so automatically they just don't like they pretty much don't like New York. So there goes our chances. I'm sorry that I love these boys to no end, but I'm not going to spend every single waking hour. I'm not going to find out where they live. I'm not going to lick. I'm not going to lick the bench that Harry sat on. When there are millions of other people.
Like, I love Harry to death. I'm a Harry girl, but
there are millions of other girls.
Like, you don't know what's going on.
There are millions of people that have sat on that bench. Not Harry. He wasn't the last one to sit on there. And even if he was, it's not like he kissed it or anything. It's not like his DNA on it. You don't even know. That was just a bench near his school. You don't even know that he sat on it. Do we have, proof that he sat on it? No. So I think that's just a little weird. Going to his bakery and licking, the window or something? I'm sorry. What? Are you okay?
If you go to the boys' houses,
They have made that obvious that they don't like when you guys.
Didn't Harry's parents move because of that?
I don't know. Their house is up for rent, but
yeah.
I don't know. But
they had to leave their house.
And another thing, I don't know. She was like Louis' family doesn't care.
I think Louis' family cares the most.
I think his family cares just as much as any of the other boys' family. Maybe she doesn't tweet about them outside, but I'm sure she doesn't like it.
I don't think they would like teenage girls screaming around their house.
Exactly,
like,
especially
when, I know
like,
they're like famous and all, but I don't think you ever get used to that.
Probably the teenage, like Lottie and 50, they're probably just trying to have a normal life. And like trying to just like go out with friends, and who knows what happens if they, go outside and they're like mobbed by fans. Okay. Was there anything else? That whole video was for people. It was actually all lies.
And now basically everyone hates us and thinks that's
everybody. And now the Wanted fans, whenever that comes up, because Louis talks about it in the magazine, so we can pretty much guess that the Wanted are going to be tweeting to One Direction again. The Wanted fans can use that against us, saying, "Well, you're nuts like these people. You're crazy. Look at your fandom. Look at this documentary." That's not exactly the kind of reputation we want. And from a couple girls, I like that stuff.
And our fandom is not the only fandom that has these crazy people in it. I'm pretty sure there are other like leaders.
I know she's in every single fandom, but how about Stalker Sarah? Yeah. She happens to meet everybody, everywhere, about 1,000,000 times. Because she lives up to her name. Stalker Sarah. It's really creepy. Like, there's people that just go too far. And, like, there was this one girl that was, like, what was she saying? Oh, my gosh, I just forgot. But they were just, like, nuts. Oh, I wouldn't kill a puppy for that.
But I'd kill a cat.
I'm sorry. What?
That's just wrong.
That's wrong.
Why would you kill any animal?
You wouldn't kill an animal.
And the girl that got braces just because Niall did. And the one that impersonated Louis' tattoo. And then she got something on her arm.
Momentary. I think it was. I'm not sure. But that's going like
far.
That is far.
Tattoo.
Like, what are you gonna say? Like, what are you gonna say when? Like, I guess you can't say, "Hey, it was my favorite boy band," but that just sounds like kind of dumb when you're like had grandkids and stuff, and like
they ask about it, like what's the meaning behind it?
Exactly. Like lyrics. Okay, that might be acceptable because like a bunch of people get lyrics. I mean, you can just say that you really like this lyrics and they have meaning to you. But a teacup, like Louis, okay, because he was in the band and he of course was solo, yeah. But for you to get a tattoo on yourself, that's just weird because you don't really have any like of course you love his band, but like I don't know, it's just weird. Okay, I think that's enough for it. Yeah. Okay, so we still have a Twitter, guys. If you want to follow us at Leave 11 Alright, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.